Hey there. So, you've probably seen Moringa powder in health stores or smoothies, right? It feels like this trendy new superfood. But what if I told you this new thing has a story that's, about 4,000 years old? Today, we're going to dig into the incredible history of a plant that shaped empires and even saved lives for millennia.
It's been called a lot of things over the centuries, but one name really sticks: the miracle tree. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a bit of an exaggeration, doesn't it? But as you're about to see, from ancient medicine to modern science, this tree has absolutely earned that title, time and again.
So let me ask you this. What one single plant could possibly connect the beauty secrets of Egyptian queens, the stamina of ancient warriors, and a modern-day solution for clean water? It just sounds impossible. But the answer to all of that is Moringa. So let's start this amazing journey right at the beginning.
Okay, our journey starts thousands and thousands of years ago, way before superfoods were even a concept. We're heading back in time to the foothills of the Himalayas, where this whole legacy first took root.
That's right, we are talking 4,000 years ago, around 2000 BCE. It was here, in what's now northern India, that traditional physicians first stumbled upon this, pretty unassuming tree and slowly began to unlock its incredible secrets.
And you know, it really didn't take long for Moringa to become a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine, which is one of the world's oldest healing systems. I mean, this wasn't just another medicinal herb. They literally called it the tree of life. Ancient texts actually claimed it could help with over 300 different ailments. That's how you build a reputation as a health powerhouse right from the start. And its role in ancient Indian society was just so incredibly diverse. It wasn't just for medicine. You had royalty using it to keep their mind sharp and their skin healthy. But then, it also became a military asset. During the Mauryan Empire, soldiers were given Moringa to boost their stamina, relieve the stress of combat, and even treat wounds thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties. From the palace to the battlefield, it was totally indispensable. Now, a plant this powerful and this useful couldn't stay a secret for long, right? Its value was quickly recognized by other great empires, and before you knew it, it became a highly sought-after international commodity. The ancient Egyptians, who were absolute masters of cosmetics, they revered Moringa oil. They used it in all sorts of protective skin lotions and even as a kind of sunscreen. And get this, it was considered so precious that archaeologists have found jars of it in ancient tombs meant to be taken into the afterlife. I mean, wow, that tells you just how valuable this stuff was.
So as trade routes expanded, word got out, and Moringa made its way to ancient Greece. The Greeks also prized the oil, especially because it was great at holding a scent. This made it a perfect base for their finest perfumes, all while they continued to use it as a protective lotion for the skin. And of course, as the Roman Empire grew, it adopted many of the cultural treasures of the Greeks, and that included Moringa oil. Its use in popular perfumes and cosmetics spread all across their vast empire, really cementing its status as a luxury good that was traded all across the ancient world. So, for centuries, Moringa was this prized possession, but it mostly stayed within the ancient world of Europe, Africa, and Asia. But then, there was this one pivotal moment in the 19th century that would change everything and launch it on the global journey we see today.
The year is 1817. In the location, a meeting of the Jamaican Chamber of Commerce. At this meeting, experts presented Moringa oil, but not for perfume this time. They talked about its culinary uses, specifically how nutritious it was in salads. And this one little discussion would have huge consequences. Why? Well, because Jamaica was a British colony at the time, this official recognition acted like a passport for the plant. Its value was now officially known throughout the massive British Empire. And that single event became the catalyst that introduced Moringa to completely new continents and climates all across the globe. And the results of that journey? A truly global plant. I mean, look at this list. Today, Moringa is grown all across the world's tropical and subtropical regions. From its origins in India, it's now at home in Africa, the Americas, and all across Asia. It's thriving in dozens of countries. And you can see this global adoption in all of its different names. In the Philippines, it's called malunggay. People often call it the drumstick tree because of its long seed pods, or the horseradish tree because of how its roots taste. But my absolute favorite has to be one of its ancient African names, Nebedeye, which means the one that never dies. How perfect is that for such a resilient, life-giving plant? Okay, so this brings us to the final chapter of our story, how this ancient plant was basically rediscovered in the modern era, and why it might be more relevant right now than ever before. After kind of fading from the global spotlight for a while, Moringa had this huge resurgence in the 1990s. It's almost funny, scientists and nutritionists rediscovered what ancient traditions had known all along. Today, it's one of the most economically important crops in many developing nations, helping to empower local communities.
And its modern value comes from its sheer versatility. I mean, every single part of this tree has a purpose. The leaves are used to fight malnutrition, it's a protein-rich feed for livestock, the leftover cake from the seeds can actually purify drinking water, which is just incredible. Its leaf extract helps other crops grow bigger, and its seeds contain natural antibiotics. The name miracle tree really isn't an exaggeration at all, is it?
So, from an ancient remedy in the Himalayas to a global superfood, Moringa's 4,000-year journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. And the amazing part is, we are still finding new uses for this plant. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What will the next chapter hold for the tree of life? Thanks for joining me on this incredible trip through history.
True healing often begins with what the Creator placed in the soil. Use phytoremedies with patience, respect, and consistency. If this helped you, like, share, and subscribe for more plant-powered wisdom. Leave your questions or experiences below. Stay rooted, stay well, and keep growing naturally.